Hello and welcome back to another Star Citizen video, and of course today we're gonna look at IAE 2954 day 4, and it is alien manufacturer. We have 4 alien brands for you, and of course even not say even, huh, kind of messed up there a little bit. Before we begin, all right, let's like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. And of course, we're gonna start off with the first PSA: is that you do not need to buy any of this shit with real money. Okay, you know what? I kind of felt where I went wrong for the introduction. I'm not gonna edit. All right, this is a one take special, or I like to do one take videos. And it goes without saying, right? Alien brands out there are more expensive than the usual human counterpart. And more importantly, of course, with this PSA, is you do not need to buy any of this shit with real money. You only need a starter pack in order to enjoy Star Citizen. And what's better than a starter pack is you get to play Star Citizen for free during the IAE 2954 event. That's right, this is one of those rare, I won't say rare event, this is one of those events where you can play the game for free. And that's the best part, all right? And the best, no, not say the best part. And if you're on the fence, hey, you know what? Just wait for all these events. You get to play the game, enjoy it, and of course, if you want to play more, then of course you get a starter pack. That's it. All right. Now, with the alien brands for today, there is a second PSA. Even for veteran players, the alien brand is way too expensive in general for some ships. Okay, and this is only for, I would say, whales, hardcore collector, alien connoisseur. I like some of the alien brands. Okay, that's for sure. So we're gonna start off with the new kid on the block, which is the Getag manufacturer, right? So it is interesting, just a quick little history. Isperia is where you get all the exotic alien ships, and then of course Banu, no, not Banu, Banu came later. Then it's the Apoa with the Car2 All, and that ship literally makes it very unique, and it makes alien ship a little bit more sought after. And then of course we have Banu, all right, and Banu obviously is famous for its merchant mercantile culture. Basically the Banu merchantman, okay? Everyone knows Banu because of the merchantman. And of course the new kid on the block is the Getag manufacturer. Now the thing is, Getag doesn't really have a flyable ship at the moment, so oh no, they have one. They have one starter ship, and it is the best alien starter ship, the only alien starter ship. So let's start out with the alien starter ship first, which is the Suelen at $70 for its price tag. It is kind of an okay ship. Yeah, it has a very unique flight capabilities, landing, takeoff, and it has an interior. So the next closest ship that this Suelen will be going against is actually the Avenger Titan. Yeah, for extra $10, it is not better than the Titan. I would have to say it's not better than the Titan. But extra $10 for an alien brand in your fleet, hey, the Suelen is actually not bad. Okay, not bad. And of course, the one that I am anticipating, it is the Raylan. It is a mid-range cargo hauler, $225. This ship will be expensive when it comes out. We don't have the actual numbers for the SCU for the Raylan. So the closest competitor that I can think of would be the Constellation Taurus. Yeah, if the capacity is at Freelancer Max level, oh, the Freelancer Max is a very good hauler for its size, and it's way cheaper. So I have a feeling this could be the Freelancer Max competitor, if not the Taurus. In this case, the Raylan is $225. It is the most expensive out of the bunch if the cargo SU is the same. But like I said, I'm going to wait for it. Most likely the Raylan will go up in price to $275. we have to look at the cargo SEO, all right? So I'm not going to speculate anything about it, but I'm interested in this ship. This is definitely, probably will be my go-to cargo hauling ship. Well, I would say daily driver for cargo hauling. Yeah, we don't care about these guys over here. Next up, we're gonna go to the Apoa. Now, the Apoa is one of the early brands, and it actually has one of the interesting ship, right? The Car2All. Now, the Car2All initially was a bad ship for its price tag, $175. It has terrible weapons, but with its update weapon hardpoint, now you can have size 3, if I'm not mistaken, or up to size 4. Let me double check with the DPS calculator to get the information right for you guys. So it is a size 4 at $175 for size 4. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So the Car2All actually went up in value, or rather you get more value out of it, and that's great. Right, that's great. Previously, I think it's a size 1, or I think it's a size 1 gimbaled, or a size 2. Yeah, in this case, fantastic. Next up, we have the Nox, which is a racing vehicle, $45. Anything vehicle, I would skip. So in this case, same thing as well. Easy skipperino. Next up, we have the Santok. Yeah, it is a $240 medium fighter. Interesting ship. Now, the closest competitor obviously would be the Saber and the Hornet series, especially the updated Hornet series and the Super Hornet, because the Super Hornet is cheaper than the Santok Yai, and the DPS is way better. So let's take a quick look on the Santok Yai and see how much DPS we are getting out of it. So we have 4 size 3, so this is basically literally a Saber competitor. Woo, that's a lot of money. That's a lot. Yeah, Saber is 175. Yeah, that's a lot of money for an alien ship. Like I say, alien tax, that's what we like to joke around, or the community who likes to joke around. Next up, we're going to go to the Banu, and Banu has only 2 ships. One of them is literally the ship that I won. It is a shopping bazaar ship, and it is quite a ship. And of course, it is the Merchantman. Right now, you can upgrade with a Warborn daily deal. How much does it cost? It is very, very expensive, $650. It's not even flight ready yet. How much do we get for an upgrade? Let's check it out. It should be $600. Let's see, 600. Yes, there we go. Would I recommend to pick up the Merchantman? Now, the Merchantman is a unique ship for sure in the verse, and that's why I have it. And it one of the biggest thing, like I said, traveling bazaar, interstellar traveling bazaar. Now, sadly, shopping is not available in the game at the moment. Original, the Merchantman is a blockade runner, or was a blockade runner, and actually that was the main reason why I want to pick it up. Because if you say if it's a blockade running ship, it should be fast. And the original concept, it has a twin alien cannon at its bow. I do not know what size it was. Some say it was size 7. Unfortunately, we did not have a size classification back then during its concept sale or concept days. So hopefully we still have it. If we still have a gun on it, oof, which I think it does have, right? If it does not have, it really, really loses its identity. So for that, Merchantman, nice ship, $650. Please get it cheaper. Next up is the Banu Defender. Now, the Banu Defender is the first ship to introduce a tachyon weapon, or rather in this case 4 tachyon weapons. Well, it comes stock with tachyon. I think it's Cinch, that's the name of it. It is one of the sniping, well, not say sniping, I call it sniping because it's long range, and yeah, it's fun, right? It's a fun ship to fly with. Now, the Defender, however, at $220, it is a bit hard to recommend due to the Aegis Vanguard series. That's The only reason why I will pick over the Defender. The Defender is even though it says a light fighter, it is technically a long-range ship, but with a lot of changes lately, so the Defender right now, it's like neither here nor there at the moment, I would say. It has bed, so you can log out 2 beds, so you can have you and your co-pilot, and the flight. Okay, just because it has 2 pilot does not mean it requires 2 pilot to fly the Defender. 1 pilot is all you need. It is a soloable ship. Yeah, and that's it. So currently the Defender, great ship to look at, great ship to have. A little bit pricey for its price point, but it's still a nice ship. Last but not least, we're going to take a look at Xperia. Now the Xperia is the only brand out there that copies the Vendul ship. And the Vendul ships are way too expensive for a normal person to even have it. Even for veteran players like me, I have to think twice in order to own it if I want to, but I don't think it's just worth the price, right? $275 for a blade. This is a light fighter. So the blade equivalent in the game, it's probably a Gladius. So we're going to take a look at the stats. Let's see, Vendul, no, not Vendul side. Where is Xperia? Xperia blade, size 3, size 3, size 2, size 2. Okay, a little bit, and it's locked. Do note it is locked. I don't think you can change the loadout. So here, 828 DPS, paper, sustain. Let's take a look at Aegis, Gladius. Gladius output way better, of course, with 3 size 3. Yeah, technically I would say 2 size 2 is kind of equivalent to a size 3 in a way. But no, because sustain DPS, it's way different. DPS outburst DPS, burst DPS is a little bit weaker. This is a lot more because it's alien weapon over here. So there you go. But $275, yikes indeed. Next up we have the Glaive. Now the Glaive is kinda a melee ship, right? It has 2 big wing that can slice off stuff, right? Currently I do not know how they're gonna do this. What do you call this? Melee damage. Melee weapon for the Glaive, right? Another ship would call it a Scythe. Now Scythe obviously have 1 large blade arm, which is interesting. Obviously if you look at the price, like $350 for a Glaive, that is overkill, right? It's a combat medium fighter, game mode exclusive. So how to get the Glaive? Even though you have the money, you still need to complete the Vendul Swarm in Arena Commander. In the game, it is a separate mode. It is a mode that I actually enjoy flying. It's the mode that actually I test out most of the combat ships in the game. Yeah, and truth to be told, the Glaive is a nice ship to play around. That's how I put it. $350? Big no. Big no for, yeah, it's a big no. Unless you're a really hardcore collector. Next up, we have the Xperia Prowler. Now, this is a Terrarin dropship at $440. This is actually a very nice dropship, okay? Truth to be told, this is one of this alien ship out there on my list. I say, if I could have one. But unfortunately, the price tag is a little bit overkill. And if you really want a dropship, there is a better dropship out there. And it's cheaper than $440. That's how I put it. But the Prowler is actually a very nice ship. Very nice ship. Most of the alien ship that I'm going to say is very nice. Very nice, very unique. And the Prowler is one of, it's one of them for sure. Last but not least, we have 2 ships, Talon and the Talon Strike. Both of them is shared a similar chassis. The difference is Talon, it's basically more pew pew, less missile for $115. Whereas the Talon Strike, more missiles, less pew pew for $115. Right? Same price tag. And in this case, I actually picked up the Talon Strike. The Talon Strike still exists in my hangar. It's a very nice silhouette ship. Very nice to fly around. right? It is one of those fun ship that I just take it out and say, hey, you know what? I just want to do a simple pew pew, simple bounty hunting, PVE bounty hunting. All I just do is just pilot the strike up, just fly around, up, what do you call this? Unload lots of missiles, right? Size 3 missiles for the Talon strike. However, we get size 3 weapon hardpoint for the Talon, right? You only can choose one. Yeah, you cannot have best of both worlds. If you get a size 3 hardpoint and a size 3 missiles on the Talon, that is an easy win in my opinion. Plus, it's a light fighter. Plus, right, on top of it. So that's how it is. And that's the end for the Alien brand. Right? Sadly, most of this ship on the Alien list I couldn't really recommend. Sadly, right? The only thing I can closely recommend is probably the Banu Merchantman, because right now this is the cheapest traveling bazaar ship, or in this case, the only sub-capital ship that has a shopping facility. The next ship that you want to do with shopping facility is the Kraken Pioneer, and that is $2,000. Yeah, crazy. Although the Kraken is kind of fun. Kind of fun in terms of ship design. I'm not saying about piloting yet because it's still in concept. So a lot of all these things, I don't have an idea how it would play out in the verse. So yeah, small little tidbit or fun fact or trivia. This is the second ship in the verse or throughout Star Citizen, the second ship that I've pledged that is crazy big. Right. Obviously, back then the pledge price wasn't $650, so it's a little bit more easier on my pocket, right? How much did it cost previously? I think it's $250. I kind of missed out the $250 price tag, so I got it. I got it on the sticker price at $300, but I of course do my ship upgrade or special upgrade offer, and I got it down much cheaper. So that's the merchant. That's my story on how I got the merchantman. And that's all. That's all I have for you for today. This one is a little bit more easy, a bit more light because it's Alien brand. And with that, I will say don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. And don't forget to like, subscribe. No, I did say that already. Well, with that, I will see you in the verse and fly safe. And we're gonna wait for the next. No, not Banu. The next poster, not saying next, the poster child for this year's IAE 2954. It is Robert Space Industry RSI. Yeah, we're gonna look at the Medipin or the medical terrapin, how good it is, how great it is, or how bad it is, and of course the RSI Polaris. I'm biased. The Polaris is the best. See ya, my friends.